welcome back to Metroid Prime 3. Between the previous recording and this one, there was a power outage, and I had to re-get everything that I had gotten in the last episode. During that time, this is where I got the planet Aether information. If you go all the way over here and go up here and I already did this off screen while I was re-getting stuff. This downloads information for Planet Talon 4.
Okay.
Which I will now pop over into my logbook and read that. Figured I'd point that out before moving forward. Planet Talon 4 appears to be a utopia for biological life, containing an oxygen-rich and hospitable atmosphere. The planet is home to countless species of flora and fauna. Satellite scans detect numerous structures on the planet's surface, with closer examination revealing many of these structures to be Chozo origin. Talon 4's scars are the result of a celestial... Talon 4's scar, not scars. You want to know how I got this scar? A celestial body impacted the planet's surface decades ago. It's still visible. Satellite scans are unable to determine the extent of the original damage, but the planet appears to have recovered from any negative effects of the object's impact. I feel like the microphone's kind of in a bad spot. Should we move backwards a bit? Chairs in the way.
There.
Okay. Alright. Now this means I have to go back to my ship again, but, whatever. I don't want the elevator.
Owie.
I've never went into a screw attack after being blasted to the side before. That's a darn new one.
Jump, jump, jump.
Slide, slide, jump, jump. You know, I realized, with my whole, let's make a ROM hack of Super Metroid where we put Super Star Wars Luke in there. I realized that a lot of 2D Metroid games like to go crazy with morph ball mazes, where it's like, even if a character could slide or whatnot to get through low passages, they're gonna be stuck in areas where it's like, I can't move.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, if a character could just, like, from a crouching position, pull themselves up into the small area with their hands and then go into, like, a roll or a stomach slide or something.
Maybe you could send a droid in.
No. There's a way to make this work. Solo, has a rolling move where he gets on his hands and knees and then rolls. That could be... You could re-sprite that to have Luke have the same move, and so that when he's, like, in certain areas, he just, like, pulls himself into the hole and rolls.
Hole and roll.
Hole and roll, exactly. We call it the hole and roll maneuver. It's a lot better than the holdo maneuver.
Oh gosh.
That was a once-in-a-lifetime shot. Oh, I could line that. Shut up. You're desperately trying to explain why it's never been done before, but it's too late. You've already cracked open that can of... Well, not you specifically, but they should not have let Ryan just have complete control.
Yeah.
They should have reined him in. it's never a good thing in Star Wars when you have one person just have complete creative freedom. Isn't that right, Georgie Borgie? At least he's a damn decent storyteller.
Yep.
You know, say what you will about the prequels. The story of the prequels was a decent story, just told poorly. But at least you can kind of know, you kind of get the gist of what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The sequel trilogy, I'm like, I don't fucking know. Anyways, we're going to Valhalla.
Ooh.
The GFS Valhalla.
To Valhalla.
In the Klar Nebula.
Nuclear? You buy nuclear? Nuclear?
I'm surprised you're the one who brought that up of all people.
Yeah.
Come to Nuclear, we have new car. You cannot buy used car from Nuclear. You have to go to Old Klar.
Old Klar.
Nuclear's shadier brother. Oh, that reminds me, you know, apparently there's a Star Wars comic where Darth Vader kills Watto.
Huh.
Sell me as a slave, will you?
I've seen a bunch of, like, crazy, like, YouTube videos about crazy things Darth Vader does in comics. Like, a lot of them, like, constantly showing up.
Yeah. Hangar doors controlled by nearby terminal. Use terminal to open doors. Energy cell station. Station is inactive. It needs an energy cell. Stiletto fighter wreckage. Thrusters damaged in combat. Impact was unavoidable. Hey, look at this.
Hey, look, it's that thing you want.
I now have all 9 energy cells.
Sweet.
That's every cell. In cell and out cell. But, Now this is a hand scanner that looks like it would wake.
Yeah, the shape is definitely the same.
These things are to tell me where energy cells are located. Not that I really need that information.
Yeah.
Metroid, combat rating negligible. Infant has not developed powers. Phazon Shriekbat, aggressive ceiling dweller, dive bombs, blah blah blah. Oh, looks like the bridge is out. Now, I could take the boring grapple beam way, or...
Jump, jump. Jump.
Target appears to have been detained inside this area while trying to escape his attackers. Trooper's life energy has been completely drained. Only brittle husk remains. And if I open this door while he's still... Oh.
Okay.
I can kill these Metroids with one hit with this.
Sweet.
I just have to land it in their sweet spot. The Nova Beam does 10 damage per hit, and it rapid fires. Charged up, it deals 70 damage.
Brutal.
Hyper Mode does 50 damage a hit.
Oh, wow.
And its miscellaneous data says broken. Yeah, pilot is unable safely. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Metroid games have their weapons and health and whatnot coded almost like an RPG. Where it's like, this weapon does X amount of damage, this weapon does X. I feel like all games are actually coded that way, it's just you don't normally see that information, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like the only reason why we even know this information from Metroid games is due to the active speedrunning communities. Phasing, wall crawling, shape shifting, vulnerable to physical stress.
Give him some physical stress!
You can also just pump them full of electricity and zapify them.
It works.
Or you can suck the life right out of them. I like drinking my life energy through a straw.
I drink your energy shake!
My energy shake brings all the... something to the... bored joke.
Maggots!
That was not what I wanted to do! I don't know why I went Krang there.
I don't know. Kill the blue stuff.
It's not purple stuff, so we can't drink it.
Give me some of that purple stuff.
Galactic Federation Talon 4 incident. Planet Talon 4, formerly a Chozo colony, was struck by a stellar object 50 years ago. The object was later determined to contain large quantities of phazon. The Chozo were able to stave off the spread of phazon at the cost of many Chozo lives. The survivors abandoned the planet, fleeing into an unknown location. Decades later, Hunter Samus Aran responded to a distress call in the sector and discovered a space pirate phazon mining station there. Aran eliminated both the pirate and phazon threat from the planet, though not without cost. Huh. I didn't suffer any cost.
Yeah. Not really.
One of 6 pickups that I've confirmed are on this ship.
You get it.
Now you got it. Yeah, there's no satellite scans for this place. So you don't get little white dots telling you where all the pickups are.
Whoa. Get off, get off, get off!
A lot of the Metroid Prime 3 weapons have not been chronicled in terms of damage.
Interesting.
Also, like in RPG, certain enemies are weak and resistant to certain types of damage. So, like, just as an example, one of the mini-bosses in Super Metroid, Spore Spawn, is weak to Charge Beam. Charge Beam normally triples your beam damage in Super Metroid, but he takes double the triple damage. So, for example, if you have a beam combination that normally does 300 damage, it'll do 900 damage when charged, and against Spore Spawn, it'll do 1,800 damage, which I think would actually kill him in one hit.
Probably.
Oh, some games, in some of the 2D Metroid games, not Super Metroid. It's only really the GBA games and Samus Returns that does this. But in those games, the plasma beam, you know how it like can go through enemies and hit multiple enemies and hit the ones behind them?
Yeah.
Well, they decided, what if as the beam passes through... This cracked beers have been... strong blast. They were like, what if as the beam passes through them, it damages them for every frame it touches them?
That's... wow.
Yeah, Super Metroid doesn't do that, but they eventually started doing that.
If I start saying anything weird, I think it's because I'm fading in and out of consciousness over here. I'm just over here on...
To be fair, this whole place has a very Dead Space feel to it.
Oh yeah, it does feel like that. But like for several minutes I've been going like, yeah, interesting. Uh-huh. That's very true.
Wake up!
Oh.
Should I put a headphone warning on that?
Wake up!
These seem kind of similar to the Hopper Metroids, but they're not Hopper Metroids.
They're Hopper Thyroids.
They're Phazon Hoppers.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Also, the burning that my Nova Beam does deals damage per frame.
Nice. Boom.
I don't think the charge on the Phazon beam on the hyper mode actually deals more damage. I think all that does is it just fires off a rapid fire shot faster than I can rapid fire my shot.
Missile expansion get.
There should only be 4 more upgrades on this station. That has already been acquired. This is the medical bay area. This is the equivalent of where Samus woke up on that other ship with the spiffy new PED suit.
Oh yeah.
About right here, actually.
Open.
Well, I can tell from my missile count that I've almost got all of the power-ups. There's an end total of 255 missiles in this game, which is usually the max in most games. Except for in Samus Returns, where I think the max is 264? Or something around there.
264!
Or was it 271? I don't know. Missile expansions in Samus Returns are weird. They give you 3 missiles. But you start with missiles.
Open.
Subject appears to have been crawling around toward the lift when shot at point-blank range.
Detective Samus is on the case!
Wait. You can crawl? Why can't Metroid crawl?
Huh.
Do you know about that?
What?
That was a... Have you ever heard Why Can't Metroid Crawl?
It sounds familiar.
It was a Miiverse post.
Oh, why can't... Oh, I get it. Yeah, I do remember that now. Why can't Metroid crawl? Back when everyone thought that video games titles were named after the playable character, right?
Oh, of course, because everyone knows that, just like everyone knows that the main protagonist in that one sci-fi horror film is, Alien Ripley.
It was funny how many people thought that Link was called Zelda. Though, to be fair, you can totally name that if you want to. Hell, doesn't that actually do, like, get you the extra quest?
Puts you right in the second quest.
Yeah.
Even though Zelda's a girl's name.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where The Legend of Zelda gets its namesake from? Or who Princess Zelda is named after?
Who is she named after?
She's named after Zelda Scott Fitzgerald, or Zelda Fitzgerald, not Zelda Scott Fitzgerald. That's F. Scott Fitzgerald's wife.
Huh.
I don't know why I said Scott. I'm thinking of. And yes, I just got sucked out an airlock.
Oh gosh! Here they come! And there they go!
Oh, wait.
And there it goes.
Oh, Mark, you can see Samus's breath on her visor.
Oh yeah, you can. Cool.
I'm in an area that has no actual oxygen. This is the way I'm supposed to go. Going that way will lead me to more power-ups, but it also leads me back around to the back to the end of the area. Or not end of the area. What I mean to say is, it'll take me out of here. So I want to go this way first. Just, better routing.
I wonder if they'll ever make a first-person Metroid that doesn't have Prime in the name.
You bite your tongue. Actually, I should be totally fine with pumping energy into them because... Energy tank!
Ooh!
And that is all the energy tanks in the game.
Nice!
Excuse me. Pop.
You've been popped.
Subject appears to have been attacked from behind. All life energy was siphoned.
Yeah, you siphoned that energy.
Oh, this is an interesting one. Phazon has begun the process of absorbing this dead trooper's body. I believe that was a Phazon trooper. Oh, and he's gone.
Oh, wow.
I believe that was a Phazon trooper who had his backpack ruptured. carrying a backpack of Phazon is more deadly than carrying an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on your back.
Yep.
And that's already pointless to try to inch your way around from an elevator.
Not how long we're recording. I'm just curious what time it is.
Oh.
It is almost 6.
Well, I did ask for more time today.
I think I might just make this a long video.
Okay.
Just keep going until we until you're satisfied, or it's time to start transferring files.
Well, I'm just getting all of this ship done in this video.
Okay.
Security hatch control mechanism is malfunctioning. Strong blast. Do. Chink chunk.
Open. In you go. In you also go.
Do. Chunkles.
There, you can go on those things now.
Yay.
Ooh!
What are you so worried about?
Yeah.
And it's dead.
Why is it even there?
Well, technically, you can come here long before you have the Nova Beam.
Oh, okay.
So, it would have been a fight.
Like the way you said that. It would have been a fight.
I didn't say it was going to be a very good fight. It just reminds me of the way Proton John talked about Cool Spot in one of his streams after playing something one of his mods made where they combined Kermit the Frog with Eminem.
Oh gosh.
And so it's like, stop the stream. It's like, John, just stop the stream now. You know you can't talk. He's like, you're right. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? It's like, but now it's time to play Cool Spot. And it's like, Cool Spot is a game.
When you play the Muppet Party Cruise.
Oh, jeez.
Oh gosh.
Trooper appears to have been cornered and impaled with a weapon. This model of PDA is commonly used. Current display reads 78356. 78356. Seven, 8, 3, 5, 6.
Data log entry 2467.3. This will be the last communication of the GFS Valhalla. Our efforts to repel the space pirate boarding force have failed. They have successfully removed the primary mounting structure around our stasis tank. It is obvious now that they intend to extract us from the Valhalla. It is vital that the Federation receive this transmission. Severing main power. A large bioform is creating a wormhole. Implant into sentient planet which is the source of all Phazon. Darkness coming.
Secret message discovered.
Darkness coming.
Galactic Federation. Anhar incident? What?
And her?
If you're trying to say Aether, someone... I think somebody at the Federation had a typo.
Yeah.
Planet Aether, home of the Luminoth, was struck by a Phazon meteorite 5 decades ago. The impact had catastrophic effects on the already unstable planet, creating a dark twin of the planet and a dire race known as the Ing. A brutal war between the twin planets took place, with the Ing gaining the upper hand. The GFS Tier went to sector to investigate pirate activity, but was forced to make an emergency landing shortly after the entire crew of the Tier was attacked and annihilated by the Ing. Hunter Samus Aran was sent to investigate and wound up entangled in the local conflict. Yeah, wound up entangled in the local conflict, meaning that was not why she was sent there.
Yeah, exactly.
All that shit she did afterwards to save the Luminoth people, she did that on her own. She's the one who decided, I want to save these people. Aran fought against both Space Pirate and Ing and arose victorious. Aether's dark twin vanished, taking with the Ing horde, and the planet's peace was finally restored. After the Aether incident, the Federation sent the GFS on... okay. That's why it's called that. Back to Aether to deal with the pirate base. Upon arrival, the crew and marines of the Anhar assisted the native Luminoth in dismantling the abandoned space pirate mining facility. During the operation, the crew detected the presence of Phazon. The ship's crew investigated and collected several kilograms of ore, which would later lead to the development of the PED.
Huh. That's a lot of important info.
Yep. Melee weapon is missing. Pirate is riddled with wounds from Federation Marines' assault rifle. Trooper was violently thrown against the wall. Subject's neck is broken. Target's body has suffered a large number of energy burns from Phazon-based weapons. Ooh, what's this?
Touch.
Hey, you know what they say? Touching is good. Touch me, baby. Wait, what?
Just don't touch the PlayStation Vita.
What?
Pirate code!
It's more of a guideline than a code.
Pirate guideline acquired.
The data you just acquired appears to be a space pirate entry code. We are unable to determine its purpose at this time.
And that is what I was supposed to get here. Oh.
I better go get that, I guess.
Yeah. I'll just jump down this way. thought I told her. 7, but okay. Ugh. Die, you stupid puddle of ooze. Just go. I'm in, like, no danger of dying. Get! Yeah! Yeah! So I'm just gonna finish this area up.
Okay.
Not really a whole lot left.
And dead. Man, it just gets to a point in this. Is there anything that can, like, stand up to you for more than a second at this point?
Wait, there's supposed to be enemies that can stand up to me? Why don't they tell me these things? I'm always the last to know. Oh, yeah. Out of my way.
You think the Chozo had, like, their own Steve Jobs? It kept, like, that would keep, like, updating interfaces. It's like, yeah, we put this here in the last version, but now all you gotta do is do this, and it comes right up.
I think every race has their own Steve Jobs, for better or for worse. Whether ours is for the better or for worse, I can't really say. You went to hyper... Okay. It went into hyper mode and then it died. It's like...
Oh.
I don't like abusing hyper mode, but it is the best way to deal with those guys. Olympus-class battleship. Olympus-class battleship is the first Federation capital ship to design. I feel like I already have this. They flagships. Battleships of this class have smaller crews than most ships. Due to the presence of an Aurora unit, the space is saved and crew support is used for more battle systems. The enormous vessels are powered by fuel gel, making the scarce commodity of extreme value to the Federation military.
Nice. That's not like the other sides. Nor is that!
Ow.
You smacked yourself with it.
And that is all the power cells.
Awesome.
It opens the maintenance hatch, and that is a missile... That is a ship missile expansion. And this proves that, yes, they can get in here without Morphball. It is actually possible to catch up with it before it gets all the way down its destination. I've done it before, but it's difficult.
Okay.
I know about the damn defense system. Shut up.
Oh my gosh, is it?
Yeah, I'm busy, okay? The Federation can wait.
Okay. Down, up. Exploding.
And this more or less leads, not exactly back out per se, but it is kind of on my way.
So did you collect all the stuff?
Let's see here. Pickups 95 out of 100. And I know that there's at least 5... no, there's 4 pickups on the Space Pirate Homeworld, but there's also a brand new like permanent upgrade ability upgrade, and those usually count to your item percentage as well.
I see. Like, man, my voice was not in it when I tried the first time. I was like,
Your voice was like, nope.
yo, you want to talk right now? No.
So 4 upgrades, that would bring me up to 255 missiles, and then I get a hyper grapple from defeating the next boss.
Hyper grapple. It's like a regular grapple, but hyper. You're back at your ship.
And I have 9 ship missiles. I believe there's a ship missile upgrade on the Pirate Homeworld, because the max for that should be 10. So, let's see here. 5, 10, 15. One missile upgrade will put me to 250. 2 missile upgrades will put me to 255. Fuck it. I think I got just about everything. If not, I can
Okay.
go back through later and see what I missed. Anyways, see you everybody.
See you guys next time.